Hi, so today I'm doing a different kind of video. It's, I guess, somewhat craft related since I made the covers, but I just bought my kids the Kindle Kids, and I also bought one as a gift. So this is how it comes. It's about $109. But I also wanted to tell you about this really good deal that I found that I never would have found out otherwise. Like right now, Amazon has a promo where if you trade in your old Kindle, you get whatever the trade-in value is plus 20% off the purchase of a new one. So I had this one from 2010, and actually they made it really easy. I clicked trade in, and then they already had all the information because obviously I bought it from Amazon, but they already had the information in there, what type it was, when I bought it, and they just had like 2 questions like, does it hold a charge? Does it work? And so this one I can't even use. Like the screen is working, but it doesn't charge. Something is wrong with the battery, and they can probably fix it because, you know, I mean, they sell refurbished ones too, so they can probably fix it. But anyways, it's useless to me, and I don't know, I just been holding on to it thinking another charger would work, but I just tried like a bunch of chargers. It's a micro USB and it doesn't leave this page. So anyways, to answer the questions truthfully, it does not hold a charge, and yeah, and they gave me a label, and I'm gonna ship it back. So I got the box and pretty much gonna mail it back today. So yeah, I got one for each of my boys because they cannot share, you know, and I got the one for a gift. And I'm making this video because it was very confusing. Like the reason why I bought this was so that they can borrow books and then read it on, like borrow ebooks and read it on their Kindle, because we've been going to the library for years now, and it is such a hassle. Like each one like picks 10 books, and so I have 20 books laying around the house, and when it's time to return it, I have to go search for those 20 books, and sometimes we cannot find them. So yeah, there's been more than one time where I've had to buy a library book. But anyways, yeah, my older son needs to read more chapter books, so it's been harder to find good chapter books that he likes. Like he'll spend like an hour looking at the shelves at the library, and we're like, oh my gosh, we can go. But yeah, so this way he can peruse the ebook shelves, or I can do it for him, and we can also do it online, which is so much easier because it really narrows it down by category. You know, when you're like at the library, you're just looking to the shelves and looking at the covers and trying to figure out that way. This way you can read a sample, you can read reviews. It's just so much easier. So anyways, I'm going to explain the process because when I was doing the research, it was so hard to find like a whole set of what to do, especially geared toward the Hawaii library system or OverDrive and Libby, how that all works. So I'm gonna go to the computer and show you exactly like where you click and what you gotta do. So if you're in Hawaii, you're gonna go to librarieshawaii.org, and if you're living anywhere else, go to your library website, and you're gonna go to OverDrive. And then I already logged in, but you would log in right over here, and it uses your library card number and everything. You may have to make an account. Like select Kindle books, and then I like to go to available now just because I'm impatient like that, and interest levels. So my son is in 3rd grade, but we're gonna go to 4th. And if you look down, there's like tons of subjects or interests. So easy to find what they want. There's languages. There's some other things. I don't know what that is. seems like a test level kind of thing. So we're gonna just do this one, Class Act. And so when you click on here, you can read a sample and get a feel of what kind of book it is and if it's appropriate. So you can just like scroll through that. See, I didn't realize it was a graphic novel from the cover. But you can read the description about the authors, when it was published. Reviews are really helpful, I think. And on the bottom, it suggests other things. So super easy. You click borrow, and then you can borrow it for these amount of days. You can just choose whatever. And then I read now with Kindle, and this will take you to the Amazon website. And then I have 2 kids, so I want to make sure it's on my older son's, and then get library book. And then very important, I go to manage your content and devices. You have to click there. Okay, so you go to more actions, and all the way at the bottom you click manage family library, and then pick the Kindle you want to send it to. Okay, and then I'll show you what it looks like on the Kindle. Okay, so after we do all that, we're going to open the Kindle, turn on the power, the button's on the bottom. And then you're going to want to swipe down from the top, and then you have these options. You're going to want to sync. And so you'll see stuff like recent, featured books, top picks. You're going to have to scroll down one. And added for you. So there you can see the book. You can see it. Class Act. And then you can download it. Yeah, so it may take a little while, but just a note on the Kindle, like when I first gave it to my son, he's like, where's the color? And I think when you buy a Kindle, you have to manage your expectations. Like, I mean, I had one before, so I knew what it was going to be like, but yeah, it's black and white, and even though it's touchscreen, it's not like as responsive as an iPad or as fast as an iPad, and the way it works is not as intuitive as an iPad. So that's why it's a little bit hard, and like I wanted to do like this quick tutorial on how to do the library books, because that's like one of the main features of buying an e-reader is to borrow books. And yeah, and for free, right? So yeah, this is totally how you do it. Not all books can be put on the Kindle. That's why you have to search for it specifically. So for my younger son, there's a bunch of ebooks on OverDrive or Libby, but not all of them will go on the Kindle, because I guess the pictures, or you know, it's more of a photo, like a picture book, and you can read it on the computer or on the iPad through the Libby app or the library app, and that's fine, but it won't go on the Kindle. And you can see that like on the computer, it'll tell you. And there's also audiobooks, which I thought was really cool. I think maybe later on they'll be able to use it. But so there's no headphone jack on here. What you would do if you had an audiobook would be to turn on Bluetooth, set it up, and they could listen to their books. And I guess one of the features is that you can also have an audio or Audible account. I wrote some notes down. So yeah, with the Kindle, it's the 10th generation model. And the good things about the kids one is that you get 1 year of Amazon Kids for free, and after that it's like $2.99 a month after, just to have their unlimited, or yeah, the unlimited library access. And then there's also a 2-year warranty. So the regular one has a 1-year warranty. So this is like breaks, drops, whatever. And you know, for kids, 2-year warranty is pretty good. It's important. And so the kids one was a little bit more expensive. I forgot how much, maybe $10-15 more, and you got a case with it. And it's a nice case. I mean, it's sturdy, it covers, it's not that heavy, but yeah. So far my kids love it. My younger son, I still have to read to him, so we read on this, but he really likes to look at pictures and whatever else. I bought this as a gift. I hope he likes it. And yeah, so the stickers I made, it's the Jedi font, and this was Tech Wrap Chrome adhesive vinyl, but I love their chrome vinyl, so nice. And then I believe this is also Tech Wrap Glow in the Dark. I'll actually go grab it. So these are the two vinyls that I used. This is the Tech Wrap opalescent or holographic opal adhesive vinyl, and I did the names with that one. And this is just the Tech Wrap Glow in the Dark adhesive vinyl, and I just cut out the Star Wars images, and these needed transfer tape, and this one was on Design Space altogether. So I just, you know, resized it, and then I could like put it wherever I want. So the back looks like this, and it glows really well. But yeah, so my kids love the Kindle so far. I think it's really good. I mean, these will last, well, definitely 2 years at least, right? And for my son that really likes to read, it's so easy. He's 9, so he can like download his own books. And the Amazon Kids, in that, I guess, app on the Kindle, which is what makes it a kid's Kindle, because you can go back and forth to a regular. Like I could, if he wasn't using it, I could use it for myself. I just turn off the Amazon Kids function, and then it's a regular Kindle. But they cannot buy anything on the Amazon Kids app, so that's good. And you need a passcode to get in and out of the app. So they can't switch to your Kindle app and then buy stuff or look through your books or anything. You have to do the passcode. So I think it's a really good system. It makes it a little bit more complex when you're trying to borrow books, but at the same time it makes it safer. So I can see why it's like that. But if you learn from something from this video, or you like craft videos, go ahead and subscribe. I do one craft video a week usually. Thanks for watching.